It's a big CNN News 18 exclusive. In a significant development, Malojula Venugopal Rao, popularly known as Abhay or Sonu, a Politburo member of the CPI Maoists along with 60 cadre, laid down their weapons today in Gadchiroli, Maharashtra. This major setback for the Maoists comes as a result of sustained and coordinated operations by police forces under the leadership of the Union Home Ministry and the state governments across the country, especially in Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. In the letter that Abhay had written, is said to have told his comrades that he could no longer continue with the armed struggle under the present circumstances, admitting that the path followed by the Maoists had been quote-unquote completely wrong. He apologized for his inability to prevent its decline. He also said that repeated leadership mistakes had caused major setback to the Maoists. So that's the big setback as far as CPI Maoists are concerned. If you recall, on 15th of August, he had written a letter, and CNN News 18 was one of the first channels to break that Malojula Venugopal Rao, alias Abhay, alias Bhupati, also known as Sonu, was requesting the central government to engage with the CPI Maoists to ensure complete ceasefire and a way forward. This letter, of course, was rejected by the central government. Home Minister Amit Shah himself said that, you're open to surrender, but any kind of ceasefire or cessation of operation will not be accepted by the central government.
भारत की कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी माओवादी केंद्रीय कमेटी प्रेस विज्ञप्ति दिनांक 15 अगस्त 2025। हथियारबंद संघर्ष को अस्थायी रूप से त्याग कर भारत की उत्पीड़ित जनता की समस्याओं का निराकरण के लिए जन संघर्षों में भाग बनेंगे। भारत के माननीय प्रधानमंत्री, गृहमंत्री, माओवादी आंदोलन से प्रभावित राज्यों के मुख्यमंत्री एवं गृहमंत्री, शांति वार्ता के प्रति सानुकूल रवैया अपनाने वाले सत्ता एवं तमाम विपक्ष पार्टियों के नेतागण, शांति कमेटी के साथियों, पत्रकारों एवं जनता के सामने बदले हुई हमारी पार्टी के रुख को इस प्रेस विज्ञप्ति द्वारा हम स्पष्ट कर रहे हैं। 2025 मार्च आखिरी सप्ताह से हमारी पार्टी सरकार के साथ शांति वार्ता के लिए गंभीर एवं ईमानदारी से प्रयास कर रही है। हमारी पार्टी के केंद्रीय कमेटी का प्रवक्ता कॉमरेड अभय के नाम पर मई 10 को स्वयं हमारी पार्टी के माननीय महासचिव एक प्रेस बयान जारी किया था। उसमें उन्होंने हमारी पार्टी हथियार छोड़ने के बारे में उल्लेख करते हुए इस अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर हमारी पार्टी के सर्वोच्च नेतृत्वकारी कामरेडों से सलाह मशविरा करने के लिए 1 माह के समय की मांग करते हुए सरकार के सामने सीज़ फायर का प्रस्ताव रखा था, लेकिन दुर्भाग्यवश उस पर केंद्र सरकार अपने सानुकूल रुख को जाहिर नहीं किया था, बल्कि जनवरी 2024 से जारी अपनी घेराव और उन्मूलन सैनिक हमलों को और तेज किए हैं। फलस्वरूप सैकड़ों की संख्या में सशस्त्र पुलिस बल की तैनाती कर चलाए गए घेराव एवं उन्मूलन हमले में 21 मई को हुई एक भीषण हमले में साहसिक रूप से प्रतिरोध करते हुए हमारी पार्टी के महासचिव कॉमरेड बसवराजू सहित केंद्रीय कमेटी के स्टाफ एवं उनके सुरक्षा गार्ड के 28 साथी शहीद हुए। उपरोक्त परिप्रेक्ष्य में उनसे पहल किए गए शांति वार्ता के प्रक्रिया को बीच में आधा अधूरा ना छोड़कर उनके विचारों के अनुरूप शांति वार्ता को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हम यह निर्णय लिया और उस पर इस प्रेस बयान को जारी कर रहे हैं। हमारी पार्टी के माननीय महासचिव के पहल कदमी पर शुरू हुई शांति वार्ता के प्रक्रिया को
So what we just played out for you was an audio note that was issued by CPI Maoist leadership. Malojula Rao, alias Bhupati, alias Abhay or Sonu, has now, surrendered. Anand Narsimhan is here with me. Anand, we broke that letter that he had written on 15th of August. We broke it on CNN News 18 exclusively, that he was demanding ceasefire, surrender and cessation of hostilities. Now that he has surrendered, it's almost as if CPI Maoist is split down the middle.
Well, you've been tracking this, Arunima, the entire Red Terror and this entire corridor and how it shrunk over the last few years, especially with the Home Ministry and under Amit Shah taking it up on them to rid Bharat of Red Terror or Naxal-driven terror. And this deadline is set for the March 2026. This perhaps is the biggest dent on the entire and perhaps the final blow, if you could say, to knock the entire Naxal terror and Naxal CPI Maoist-driven terror in this region down. There are perhaps only one or two more top commanders who are left. Venugopal Rao or like you said, Bhupati or Sonu was somebody who's there up at the highest echelons, and he is actually conceding that the conversations were on since March 2025. There was a certain show of bravado saying let's call a ceasefire just to try and get some things on their own terms. But like you said, the Home Ministry rejected it outright, and it was when nearly 30 of their cadre, including Basavaraju, were neutralized that they realized that this is not the way forward because they would be totally wiped out. Interesting that they say they will now come to the mainstream and they will use the democratic process, perhaps the political process, to try and push their narrative and their story. He's also blamed the leadership for continuing to pursue the arms path when things around them were changing and times were changing, and the inability of the CPI Maoists to evolve with the changing times. Now, does that mean that we would see more urban Naxals and the soft penetration of this entire narrative? We'll have to wait and watch what happens. But this means the arms route, the terrorist route, which was spread across more than 150 districts across 15 to 16 states and union territories of our country at one point in time, has now shrunk to become perhaps a mere dot in the entire Red Terror map, and that perhaps will also be soon erased.
Thank you so much, Anand, for helping us understand what this really means. We should also watch out for the next move as far as CPI Maoist new General Secretary Tirupati and its new Dandakaranya Special Zonal Committee head Hidma. What is it going to be that they will profess to their cadres? Because these are the remaining two leaders that CPI Maoist has. We will get you more updates on the story, but there's breaking news coming in.